Apple is about to shake up the iPhone lineup in a way we haven't seen in years. In 2026, we're not just getting the usual Pro and non-Pro models, we're getting Apple's first ever foldable iPhone, a split launch strategy, and a major jump in hardware with the A20 chip and 2nm technology. In this video, we're breaking down everything we know so far about the iPhone 18 family, the iPhone 18, iPhone 18e, iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, iPhone 18 Air, and the all-new foldable iPhone 18 Fold. Let's get into it. iPhone 18 lineup and release timeline. Apple is reportedly planning a bigger than ever iPhone 18 lineup. iPhone 18, iPhone 18e more affordable model, iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, iPhone 18 Fold, first foldable iPhone. Name not final, iPhone 18 Air second timing still in flux. What's changing is the launch schedule. September 2026, fall 2026, iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, iPhone 18 Fold, iPhone 18 Air possibly delayed to 2027, spring 2027, early 2027. iPhone 18, iPhone 18e likely the delayed second iPhone 18 Air if it slips from fall. So if you want the latest and greatest in fall 2026, you'll be looking at the Pro, Pro Max, or the foldable iPhone 18 Fold. The cheaper iPhone 18 and iPhone 18e will reportedly arrive months later. The first foldable iPhone 18 Fold. Apple's first foldable iPhone is expected to launch in fall 2026 alongside the iPhone 18 Pro and 18 Pro Max. The name isn't final, but most leaks call it the iPhone Fold or iPhone 18 Fold. Design and form factor. iPhone 18 Fold is rumored to use a book-style design, similar to the Google Pixel Fold or Samsung Galaxy Z Fold series. Outer display folded, around 5.3 inches. Inner display unfolded, around 7.6 inches when unfolded. It could be as thin as 4.5 mm according to analyst Minky Kaur, 4.8 mm according to other leaks when folded. Thickness is expected to be around 9 mm. Keeping it thin and premium has reportedly been a major design goal. The inner display is rumored to use a 4:3 aspect ratio, making it short and wide, ideal for reading, multitasking, web browsing, and media consumption. Materials and build. Apple is expected to pull out all the stops on materials. Frame, combination of titanium and aluminum, titanium for stress-bearing areas to prevent bending, aluminum for better heat dissipation and lower weightage. Mix of titanium, stainless steel, and liquid metal resin to improve durability and minimize creasing. Casing, likely titanium, matching recent Pro models. Display cover, ultra-thin glass for the foldable panel displays supplied by Samsung. The outer screen will likely feature a hole-punch front camera, while the inner display is expected to use under-display camera technology for a more seamless, full-screen look. Almost no crease. One of the biggest complaints about current foldables is the crease. Apple is reportedly obsessed with solving this. No visible crease or a barely noticeable one. Apple is said to have prioritized crease elimination regardless of cost. The hinge and material combo, titanium plus stainless steel plus liquid metal, is designed specifically to reduce display stress and improve longevity. This is also a big reason why Apple has taken longer than competitors to enter the foldable market. Touch ID instead of Face ID to keep the design thin and avoid large display cutouts. The foldable iPhone is rumored to skip Face ID, no space for the full true-depth Face ID hardware. Instead, Apple is expected to use Touch ID. Touch ID would likely be integrated into a side button, similar to the iPad Air and iPad mini cameras on the iPhone 18 Fold. Rear cameras, main wide lens 48MP, ultra wide lens 48MP, no dedicated telephoto lens in the first gen. Foldable front cameras, inner display 24MP under display camera, one of the highest resolution under display cameras ever used in a phone. Outer display hole punch front camera for selfies and video calls when the device is closed. Battery and performance. The iPhone 18 Fold is rumored to feature battery capacity between 5,400 mAh and 5,800 mAh. This would make it the largest battery ever in an iPhone. Under the hood, it's expected to run on Apple A20 chip built on TSMC's 2nm process, integrated with wafer-level multi-chip module 1 packaging. RAM mounted directly on the same wafer as CPU, GPU, and neural engine. A potentially faster performance, better Apple Intelligence features, improved efficiency, and more internal space for other components. RAM across all iPhone 18 models, including the foldable is rumored to be 12 GB. Price and connectivity: the iPhone 18 Fold is not going to be cheap. Expected price range $1,800 to $2,500. Most recent rumors lean toward the higher end of that range, like the iPhone Air. The foldable iPhone is expected to be SIM-only. No physical SIM slot. iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max alongside the foldable. Apple will still launch traditional Pro models, the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max, in September 2026. Design and size of iPhone 18 Pro lineup will largely follow the design language of the iPhone 17 Pro series. Display sizes: iPhone 18 Pro 6.3 inches, iPhone 18 Pro Max 6.9 inches. Rear triple-lens camera system on a raised camera plateau. Back glass refined to reduce the color difference between the glass back and aluminum or titanium frame for a more unified look. Thickness and weight: iPhone 18 Pro Max will be thicker and heavier. Rumors suggest it could exceed 240 grams, making it the heaviest iPhone ever. There's also talk of the MagSafe ceramic shield area being slightly transparent, but details are still vague. Colors: Apple is reportedly testing several special color options for the iPhone 18 Pro models: a coffee brown, shady purple finish, a burgundy option. One of these is likely to be the signature Pro exclusive color for the year. Display: dynamic island and under-display Face ID. One of the biggest design questions around the iPhone 18 Pro is the front display layout. Apple is said to be working on under-display Face ID, moving some or all of the TrueDepth hardware beneath the screen. A special micro-transparent glass window built into the display would allow the Face ID infrared sensors to function through the panel without image distortion. There are three main rumored scenarios for the front design. Smaller dynamic island: some Face ID components move under the display, only the front camera and one infrared component remain visible. Result: a 35% narrower dynamic island compared to iPhone 17 Pro. Liquor Ice Universe claims a widget width of about 13.5 mm, down from 20.7 mm. No dynamic island, just a hole punch camera. TrueDepth hardware under the display: single hole punch camera at the top. Some say top left of the display. Dynamic island software UI disappears. Dynamic island moved to the top left corner. A length punch camera at the top left. Dynamic island shifts to that corner, replacing the current time position. Same functionality, just a new placement right now. The most supported rumor is a smaller dynamic island, but we'll need more leaks to know which design Apple will ship. Camera upgrades on iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max: the iPhone 18 Pro models are expected to see some serious camera upgrades. Variable aperture main camera: the main camera could feature a variable aperture system. This would allow users or the camera software to manually or automatically adjust how much light hits the sensor, reduce overexposure in bright environments, improve low light performance, again more creative control over depth of field and background blur. New advanced image sensor: at least one iPhone 18 Pro model is rumored to get a 3-layer stacked image sensor developed by Samsung. Benefits could include faster readout, lower NOIS, better dynamic range, improved detail in difficult lighting, telephoto and aperture improvements. Both main and telephoto lenses may get larger apertures for more light capture, less noise in low light, faster shutter speeds, better background separation, and bokeh. Apple is also reportedly testing an updated telephoto camera with a wider aperture, a possible teleconvertible system to extend zoom, react to inverters, increase focal length, but typically reduce light intake. How this would work in a smartphone remains unclear, but it suggests Apple is experimenting with innovative zoom solutions. C2 modem and 5G satellite connectivity: the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max are expected to debut Apple's C2 modem, the next evolution beyond today's C1 and C1X, likely to support mmWave 5G. Aims to match or approach the performance of Qualcomm's leading modems. Most interestingly, the C2 modem is rumored to support 5G satellite connectivity using new radio non-terrestrial networks, could enable direct phone-to-satellite links or allow carriers to use satellites as backhaul to extend coverage into remote regions. With this tech, the iPhone 18 Pro lineup might offer full internet access over satellite in certain scenarios, not just emergency messaging. Satellite support for third-party apps, Apple Maps, Photos, and other system apps. A20 chip, 2nm powerhouse. With iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, and iPhone 18 Fold are expected to run on Apple's A20 chip, built on TSMC's 2nm process.